It's Thursday, everybody, so that means it is time for another Reddit with Friends. This morning, we have one of our ultimate friends here on Day to Day, Steven Tyler Davis from Fantasy Playhouse. Good morning, Steven.
Good morning, Mariah.
I'm so happy to have you in.
Me too.
It's automatically a smile anytime you come in to the studio, but you didn't come alone today. You brought an audience. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce them. We've got the camera.
Yeah, and on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, I teach acting and directing at Alabama A&M University.
Yes!
Go Bulldogs!
Hello, everybody. Go Bulldogs, yes. So we've got a wonderful class in studio. Look, they probably might be snickering in the back or commenting from behind the camera, but we're happy to have them in studio. Yeah. Of course, Carmen Fuentes.
Yeah, I feel like we look like a middle school dance. Let me just
scoot in
a little bit closer to you.
Just a little closer together.
There we go.
You know, that's what this is about, having some good conversation.
That's right.
It's like family here at this table, Steven.
It
yes.
is.
So, Carmen.
The Thanksgiving family table.
There you go.
That's
you know,
right.
we had to come in with the decorations a little bit. So, Carmen's got a good story for us today, so I heard.
Yeah, this one comes from a new subreddit. So.
Hallelujah. You know, I've been waiting on the new subreddits. Come on. What do we have?
Tales from your server.
Okay. Oh,
so
okay.
all the drama that servers have to deal with when they're waiting on people,
man.
they
like
tell
the
them
nightmares and stuff. Okay.
This one is a bit of a nightmare too. It's called Guy Tips Big to Impress Date, but returns afterwards to take the money back.
I know you are lying.
Right?
Oh my God.
All right. So they say we had a guy come in last night with his date, and throughout the evening he was the picture of courtesy and good manners. He complimented me and thanked me every time I came to refresh water or check on the table, made a point to be forgiving of a kitchen mistake as well. Super extra nice, the dream customer really, okay? I appreciated it, but didn't delude myself that I was the source, right? And figured that he was just in a good mood because the date was going well for him. They were chatting, laughing, having a great time, so I assumed I was an indirect beneficiary. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
He was certainly in some kind of celebratory mood. He was sparing no expense, asked for our highest quality wine. She got the most expensive entree, ordered one of every appetizer on the menu.
One of every appetizer on the menu? Oh, he was going big.
He did it because she made the remark that she was having trouble deciding what she wanted. So he was like, don't worry, we'll just test a little bit of everything, right? So,
big spender.
Trying to
we
be
think, right?
Yeah.
So the evening starts wrapping up. I go and get their check, ask if they're going to be together or separate. She starts to say separate, but he makes a big deal saying, oh, are you kidding me? Well, together, definitely together. You never have to pay when you're with me, babe.
Oh my God.
The babe.
Yeah. We're already securing this relationship. Go ahead.
Slides me the credit card. I get everything sorted, bring out the receipt. He fills it out. The total came to $289.
Wow.
Was this a first date?
It's what it sounds like.
Oh my God.
Definitely a new relationship. I'm getting the vibe, right? He doesn't even blink, makes a big show of leaving a $100 tip, okay? He thanks me for my service and emphasizes what a lovely night they had.
Wow.
Of course, a tip that size is exceptional, no matter the bill, right? So I thanked him profusely. He said there's no need to thank him, and he goes on a big tear about how underappreciated waitstaff are, and just think of it as a stand-in for all the integrates who didn't treat me right or wrong going on. He said, don't plan to tip, don't plan on eating out, you know?
Wow. Okay.
Everyone has their own opinions, right? Looking at the mesmerized girl the whole time, and he didn't even give me a glance while he was saying all this, right? So I could care less where he was looking. I was looking at the upcoming $100 that's about to be in my pocket.
Sure.
I thanked him again, said I hope to see them back soon, and that was that. Yeah. So he helps her into her coat, and off they go. Great night. I was riding high. But about 90 seconds after they left, he's back in the door without her, mind you, going, I think I left my, and then when the door shut behind him, he looked to make sure that she was out of earshot. He goes, without the slightest shade of shame or embarrassment, mark the tip down to $20, hon. I was just playing it up for my date, you understand?
Oh no. Yeah. He said mark it down. So that means he didn't even give him a cash tip. He wrote it on the receipt.
Yeah, it was on the receipt. Right. Then he turns to go. He said, I understood, but not how he hoped I would. I couldn't make a scene in the middle of work. That's not my place. So I just said one more time in order to give his conscience a chance to sink in. Okay, sir, you'd like me to amend your tip from $100 to $20. Is that correct?
Wow.
The most frustrating part of this for me wasn't even going from an over 30% tip to under 10%, but rather that this poor girl was being strung along with no idea
Absolutely.
of who the guy is.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It was extremely manipulative of him, and it's such a major red flag, right? I've had my fair share of toxic relationships in the past and really wish someone had pulled the blinders off my eyes. So desperately, I wanted to do something to alert this girl to the trick of the guy and hoping it would be a catalyst to her questioning his other actions. But again, I was at work and just wasn't my place. I altered the bill and that was that. But then, just in time, something occurred to me. I darted outside, hoping to catch him in the parking lot. They parked on the side street, so I got lucky, and he was still dealing with the parking meter. I flagged him down, rushed across the street, nearly stumbling in the traffic, and his date was already in the car, but she rolled her window down so she could hear him, right? And since no one expects the waitress to follow you out to your car, waving like a crazy person, they were like intrigued, what's going on?
Yeah.
I made it across and said, more than loudly enough for her to hear, "Sir, we amended your tip from 100 down to 20 as you requested, but you're actually going to need to come in and fill out a different receipt reflecting your original tip of 100 written on it, since you just came in and asked us to charge you 20 instead."
That is crazy.
We can't have this discrepancy in our records, and I hope you understand it's just a bookkeeping regulation, you know? It goes way above me.
That's smart.
That is very smart. And I was already thinking, like, I'm gonna let you, I don't know if you're finished.
No.
I have a comment.
I do too.
His jaw was on the floor.
As it should have been.
He tried to pretend as though he didn't know what I was talking about, giving me some line of, "I think you're after someone else. I'd only come back because I forgot my keys." Yeah.
Now, sir.
But I wasn't letting this one rest. The more he played dumb, the more I repeated versions of, "You wanted to change your tip from 100 down to 20. You came back in," so on and so forth. We went back and forth, and for a few more seconds, finally he just went, "Okay, whatever. Sorry for the miscommunication. If you need me to fill it out, you know, I'll do it." His girlfriend was visibly shocked, as one would be. The man was staring daggers through me. You could just feel the rage going through him, right?
Yes.
It was vicariously quite satisfying in place of the other toxic men that I never did get that confrontation with. And all the bad tippers, ironically, the exact kind that he made a righteous speech decrying just a few minutes beforehand. Off they drove, I'm sure, never to patronize our restaurant again, but hopefully never to go out together again either, which would make it totally worth it.
That.
The end.
The end. A very long one, but we can unpack this right
got a lot
here.
going on here.
A lot going on because, first of all, I was more concerned. Now, granted, I can appreciate the whole bookkeeping thing because I feel like the waiter would have gotten in more trouble. If you see a waiter going and altering the receipt, you can really get in trouble for that, whether you were adding more or, you know, deducting your
don't
tip.
mess with people's
You
money.
cannot do that. So I don't want him to get in trouble. But I mean, overall, this man was just lying blatantly to that woman's face. And she's thinking she's got a big spender, you know, someone who cares about the servers of the world. And then you're just gonna double back.
I mean, there's just so much going on here. You know, I feel like, have you ever waited tables before?
I have not.
I have. I mean, I slummed it. That's how I paid my way through New York.
Yeah.
And like waiting tables is like, it's hard work.
Yes, and I
is.
know, and I do know, you know, a lot of them do rely on tips, though. You know,
If you
and-
got 6, 7 tables in your section,
Yeah.
you're constantly bouncing back and forth. Definitely not for someone that has ADD or ADHD. That's
Yes.
not the easiest job for them, but
hard.
it is hard, and you never know. Sometimes you could have the best experience with that person. They're in a great mood, so it seems. Whatever. You could come back and you know you have a $100 check and they left you $5, and
Yes.
it's like that's
Yeah.
kind of rough. Some people are just
and
like
like
that.
you said, that $20 was less than 10%, less than 10% of the actual bill. So, and then let's talk about that too, because whether it was the first or even the second date, you've spent $200 on this dinner, and if you know you weren't even prepared to spend that type of money on top of a $100 tip, you should have
back a little.
you know, let's go somewhere else,
Do
boo.
one appetizer.
Yeah, don't
There
get
you
all
go.
of them, right?
Yes. Well, I can help you narrow it down. If you're a little confused, I can help you figure this out before we just order up the whole
If
menu.
this isn't a Chili's, you know, pick 3 or whatever they
Yeah.
call it, you know, it's like you don't need to go and buy
Yeah.
everything. The person who posted this, the server, did have an inkling that maybe he didn't have enough money in his bank account, but he was trying to play it off. We don't know. We haven't confirmed that,
Yeah.
but still, it's like, why would you you dial it back?
I feel like before you get your driver's license, every American needs to wait tables for like 6 months.
6 months?
Just like deal with it, understand customer service, taking care of people. It'll make you a better human.
And it's always, there's nothing wrong with just being nice to people at the end of the day, no matter what the occupation is, you know, but I definitely try to do my best because I don't even know who sat in my chair before I did. This very table, somebody could have just finished having an experience like what we're talking about, and all they're expected to do is be polite to the next customers that come through.
I guess the question is, what would you guys do if you were in the date's shoes and your date just went back in?
Run, number one. Run, number one. Tell my friends about it, number two. Put it on Reddit, number three. Reddit, number three. But I mean, if I really was the date in that moment, I probably would have apologized to the waiter. I would have apologized to the waiter, and
I would have reached in my pocket. If I had anything extra, I would have been
just
like,
giving it to
here
him
you
as
go,
well.
because that's not right.
How embarrassing. Would you even get in the car with them?
I would have get out the car.
I might have called an Uber or something. I'm also curious too, like if this wasn't the first date, right? Let's say it's second, third, however many, I would have just straight up asked him, like, how many times have you done this?
Exactly.
Because, you know, when that date's fresh, sometimes, you know, in today's world, a lot of times people just go out to eat all the time. Not everyone cooks at home for their person, right? But like, you've probably gone to multiple restaurants where you're probably expected to tip, right? How many times have you done this? Why are you trying to showboat? I don't care what you have. I'm on this date for you. But also, if you've been playing it up to get my attention, to go on this date with you.
And now my expectations have shifted.
Is that really you?
Now it's like now I don't know what I'm gonna get from this person. I think you really, or he should have just, you know, put his affairs in order before even going out. We've got just a couple of seconds for comments.
One person just said, great way to get back at him. I would have said no problem and kept the 100. He signed it so the dispute would fall.
There we go.
Because he did say he was going to, like, if you change it or whatever, I think I missed that line, I'm sorry. He said, if you try and change it, I'll just dispute it and then you won't even get the money anyway. So it's like, come on,
That's
dude.
a lot.
If you're broke, just say it.
Oh, you know,
I'm just saying.
Or just pick a better restaurant.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with Taco Bell.
Picnic. And girls appreciate that a lot more, some more intimate experiences.
I think so too.
Steven, I'm so happy. You see what we deal with here on Reddit with Friends?
It's outrageous.
Outrageous. But you know what's not? You all have a play that's going on at Fantasy Playhouse. Really quick, we can share with the audience. What do you have going on?
Yeah, we've got Cinderella. We're actually about to go over to a school matinee right now. We've got a 10 a.m. performance. I'm taking my students, so I think we're going to go see it.
Yes.
We run all weekend. We've got performances, public performances, Friday night, 2 Saturday, and 2 Sunday, right over there at Fantasy Playhouse on the Boulevard, 3320 Triana Boulevard. It's a new address. I'm still figuring it out.
That is okay. We are happy to help. And of course, guess what? Tickets are going to be, the link to those tickets will be on our As Seen on Day to Day page. Go get one.
Don't forget.
Help the whole family.
Magic City Classic this Saturday. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs as well. We've got so much to look forward to this weekend. Thank you all so much for joining us in studio today. You guys at home, don't go anywhere. We've got more after the break.